Speaking of dieting, police now investigating the death of a young British woman after taking diet pills she bought online. 21-year-old Eloise Perry was trying to lose weight and died shortly after taking these pills. Police are testing them for a toxic substance called DNP. It's illegal here in the United States, but certainly diet supplements are not. Big business indeed, and that's why we wanted to talk more about it with Dr. Lantz-DeGeorge, an obesity medicine specialist with University Hospital's Case Medical Center. So, Doc, what exactly is DNP?
Yeah, Jenna, thanks for having me. DNP is a chemical that is in chemical dye. It's a herbicide or pesticide, and it was used first in World War I, actually in the artillery and the missiles, so nothing you would ever want in your body. It became popular actually in weight loss supplements in our country in the 30s when it was found that it could rev up your metabolism, promoting weight loss. That's the FDA comes about and deems it unsafe for human consumption.
So this young woman's mother said she knew she took the pills. She took 8 pills instead of 2. She ordered them online, but she thought taking more is going to give me a bigger effect. She goes to the hospital, and the hospital basically says, we can't help you. Why weren't they able to help her?
Yeah, so DNP blocks your metabolism. It blocks energy production in your cells, so that actually causes your body to, in exchange, to speed up metabolism, to rev it up, to yield weight loss. But what happens when you have that block in energy production is you generate excess wasted heat. So your body temperature rises up to 111 degrees, causing death. And there's no antidote. There's nothing that can be done. So while they were trying to support her, I'm sure, with fluids and resuscitation as best they could, there was no antidote for this chemical that she ingested.
Yeah, it's so scary because even when you go to your drugstore, oftentimes next to the register there might be, you know, the little pills in a box that says, oh, these are going to be weight loss supplements. It's going to help you out with your metabolism.
Yeah.
How do you navigate that as a consumer?
What consumers need to know, and what I don't think is said enough, is that prescription and non-prescription, that means over-the-counter drugs, are regulated by the FDA. They must prove that they're safe and that they're standardized, meaning what you're getting is what the ingredients say you're getting, and it's the same amount pill to pill. Herbal supplements, those kind of supplements you see at stores or online or that you get an email about, there is no regulation on them. Those manufacturers do not need to prove that they're safe, and they don't even need to prove that what's in them is what they're saying that's in them is actually what's in them.
You know,
so in the case.
Yeah, if I could just interrupt you there, because it's ironic here. We're talking about Dr. Oz today. Dr. Oz was talking about all these different weight loss supplements, which is where he really got into trouble, calling them miracles. For example, green coffee beans, for example, was one of them. And it's hard not to believe. And a doctor like him will say, well, listen, there's plenty of stuff outside the FDA that, you know, maybe our consumers should explore. You know, you should know a little bit about that. What do you think about some of those weight loss supplements that he's talked about, and how should we feel when you don't see something endorsed by the FDA? Does that automatically mean it's not safe, or is it too traditional, quote unquote, for some of us?
No. It doesn't mean it's automatically unsafe. It just means that there's not anyone regulating what's in it. And there's been numerous cases of deaths due to supplements because what the manufacturer was saying that was in it wasn't really what was in it. And in the case of Dr. Oz, it's fine to present alternative medicine to an audience, but as a physician, you're in such a privileged position. People are going to listen to you as the source of truth. So to use words like magic or miracle, that's reckless. That's reckless.
It's really good to have your expertise. Talk a little bit about this really sad story out of Britain, but also what we need to know about supplements. It's great to have you back on the program. Look forward to talking to you again, Doctor.
Thank you. Thanks, Jenna.
So what do a bench clearing brawl